Good morning, everybody. Hey, welcome to the fourth and final episode in our series titled Pleasing God or Trusting God. And I hope y'all are getting some out of this. I know I've kind of really enjoyed it. It's been kind of one of those open your eyes type studies. So make you think. And that's what I like to do is make people think, make myself think, challenge myself going into 2018. So let's recap real quick. In the first episode, we talked about you're walking down this pathway and you come to a fork in the road, and there's a sign that says pleasing God and trusting God. You try pleasing God, you get loaded down with all these man-made philosophies of things you should do, things this, things that, and you don't really know if you're pleasing God, so you go back to the Y in the road and you take trusting God. It's foggy, it's cloudy, you've got Jesus with you, you know he's there, but he just says, trust me. And he tells you to go on ahead. And it gets uncomfortable, right? That's what we covered yesterday. It's gonna get uncomfortable. It's not gonna go the way you think, and it gets uncomfortable. So you're going through this and you're like, you know what? I ain't going back to that why. I'm gonna trust God. I'm trusting God. I'm gonna keep going. I'm faith in God, faith in God, faith in God. So you lay everything down of your own accord and you trust God and you keep going forward. You follow his instruction and you watch the Holy Spirit bless someone else. Now, some of us might be like, what the hell, God? What's up? I trusted you. I was uncomfortable. Why'd you bless them? You know? Yeah, I mean, I went and prayed over them, but where's my blessing? How come I didn't get a blessing? My question to you for today, leaving 2017, going into 2018, are you willing to trust God to someone else's benefit? Ooh, stepping on that selfish toe, ain't we? Ooh, snap. But it's true. Stop and think about it. Trusting God is not always about us reaping the reward. If you don't believe me, let's jump back into Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6, where we started this whole series, and it says, it is impossible to please God without faith, right? Now listen, anyone who wants to come to him must believe that God exists and that he rewards those who sincerely seek him. He's going to reward you, right? Okay. But I'm not going to read all these descriptions, but from chapter 7 all the way to the end, from verse 7 all the way to the end of chapter 11, verse 40, it gives a list of people from the Old Testament into the New, mainly in the Old Testament though, of people who have trusted God throughout their life and died without receiving an earthly blessing. I want you to catch that. Without receiving an earthly blessing, what others on earth presumed as a blessing. But they were happy. All of them were happy. They were content. Why? Chapter 12, verses 1 and 2 tell us, and I want to read these to you. Chapter 12 of Hebrews, verse 1 and 2 say this. They say, therefore, since we are surrounded by such a huge crowd of witnesses to the life of faith, that's all the people that Paul was talking about, let us strip off every weight that slows us down, especially the sin that so easily trips us up. Let us run with endurance the race God has set before us. We do this by keeping our eyes on Jesus, the champion who initiates and perfects our faith. By keeping our eye on Jesus. The one thing that we got when we chose to trust God, we were given a companion, Jesus Christ, to walk with us. And when we get those challenges where he tells us to do something and we go on and we do it, we trust him, we have Jesus with us the whole time. And we have this peace and this comfort knowing that Christ is walking with us. And it's a reward unlike any other reward. I can't even describe it to you if you haven't experienced it. I wished I could. It is a peace. It is a calming. It is a knowledge. It's a wisdom. It is advice without even knowing. And we get that. And as believers in the faith of Jesus Christ, the faith of Christianity, we are content with this reward. And the people of earth think we're crazy because we didn't get a monetary reward or a statutory reward. But we're ecstatic because we have Christ alongside us. So, with that said, are you pleasing God or are you trusting God? Go into 2018 trusting God. Have Jesus by your side. Have His peace, have His confidence, have His guidance, and trust God. That's my daily drink for today. Y'all be blessed. Have a happy new year. We'll talk to you next week.